Ready, two! Ready, three!
Along with strong leadership and perseverance, Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, also known as JROTC, prioritizes cooperation above all else. The organization has brought students together since 1916 and a chance to give them insight of how to protect their country in the near future. The class itself helps students learn military and leadership skills through rankings such as colonel, lieutenant, and major.
I'm in JROTC so I can advance my leadership abilities. I plan to go into the Air Force to become a pilot for the United States Air Force and serve my country. And I believe that in this program I can advance my leadership abilities and widen that perspective of what a leader is.
Up! Up!
Being able to lead and follow are essential components to work in unison. And to prepare students for the real world, JROTC makes sure to implement these great traits all throughout their program.
Well, the main goal of the JROTC is to, give you leadership experience and help you improve your leadership abilities. So being in this program shows the Army that you have leadership potential and you want to be a leader in the community. I demonstrate unity in the program by working as a team with my company. I motivate them, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do and being the best that they can be.
As the students grow muscle and strength through the rigorous assignments they face, they also encounter a change within, which is mostly seen by friends and family members.
No, being in JROTC has put a lot of responsibility on all the kids in the program. And my daughter in particular, she was selected for first sergeant, so she has the responsibility of not only herself, but for a number of cadets under her. So it definitely has helped develop her leadership style and also her abilities as a leader.
Since 2012, West Brevard High School's baseball team has shown exemplary dedication not only to excellence on the field, but outstanding citizenship off the field, holding their annual Bats Against Breast Cancer event. They invite people from all around the community to not only enjoy an exciting game of baseball, but to make a difference in the lives of others.
Well, we put a lot of work and effort into this kind of event. This is planned months ahead, so it's a whole group effort from our booster club down to the team itself. A lot of the money is raised to go towards the research, but it's also raised to help provide wigs for the patients going through chemo and stuff like that. So it's a great event for everybody.
This event, aside from allowing athletes to play the sport they love, allows breast cancer survivors to be a part of a supportive community.
I hadn't been to any breast cancer events until this one, and so it'll always be special in my heart. And I am done with my treatment, so I feel this is like the end of my journey. If this event helps a mother, a sister, a friend go get a mammogram and discover their breast cancer, then this event was worth it, just because somebody's life is being saved right now.
Starting in 2004, founder Victor Coutinho was captivated by horses in need of a better future. Although it's not easy, with time, dedication, and the will to make a difference, Peaceful Ridge has changed the lives of over 80 horses. However, this process started with a single horse.
A long time ago, of course, when we first got Baby Girl was just like a skinny toothpick. Matter of fact, she was on this side of the property before I leased this property. She was so thin, you can actually see her, she was like a skeleton. You can see every bone in her body. Her stomach was all sunk in.
After his first rescue, Mr. Coutinho realized that this was what he wanted to do.
When you look into a horse's eye, they just capture your soul. So that's how it all started. I just felt so sorry for them and bad for them that they were being abused and neglected or not being fed.
The community is a crucial element of Peaceful Ridge. They provide knowledge about horses, which ultimately gets them rescued by this organization.
People call us and I go out and look at the horse, and sometimes a lot of people don't understand what's a skinny horse, what's a fat horse, stuff like that. So I go out there and look at the horse and it's fed and it's all right. And I'll go up to the owner's house too and let him know that I'm getting calls about your horse. But I explain to the people that horse is not skinny, or it has cancer, or it's a real old horse. So if anybody is out there and sees a skinny horse, to call their local police.
Go kill yourself.
No one even likes you.
You're just a waste of space.
The West Broward football team faces challenges every day. From balancing their classes and training, these players have already overcome many difficulties. But there is one trial they still must conquer: their past. Though it's clear to see the team has talent, the West Broward football record doesn't match this. This year, they decided to make a change, starting in the summer.
Last year, without Coach Dilworth, I think they didn't have much of a challenge during the summer, and they didn't do as much. But this year, we were really put to the test during the summer. We worked real hard every day. I mean, we had no breaks almost. So, I mean, we were pushed hard. Oh yes, you could definitely tell. Even during the games, like we're not even fatigued during the games. It's fourth quarter and we're still pushing, you know.
This new discipline started in the summer, but certainly has not ended during the school year. And while the team changed their training patterns, they also started to see the results.
Roll 1, Seed 1, Airplanes, Take 1.
The independent film industry is one of the most cutthroat industries in the world of entertainment. Like many others, it requires a personal drive and the willingness to take risks. Nationally recognized Francisco Cabrera and his crew have experienced this firsthand. However, for this group, it was time to take the biggest step of their career.
All the films that I made have always been driven by high school competitions or assignments. For the idea that I wanted to make, I couldn't have those restrictions. I couldn't be either limited by time or even censorship.
Some ideas take more than just a conventional high school effort. For Francisco to take the leap, he needed to break away from his regular comfort zone.
In order to make this film, I had to move away from high school because the idea wasn't a high school love. It wasn't this high school student film. It was an idea that I was passionate about, an idea that for me was something that had to be done independently. I knew it wasn't going to be easy because we didn't have the guidance and we didn't have the equipment or budget that we would have had if we were doing it with the school.
Miami, Florida, a melting pot of ideas that provide for one of the most diverse places, perfect for a strong art and fashion scene. MuZero is a platform for artists all over the world to be recognized and to break the barriers of standard fashion.
MuZero started as a response to the craving for self-expression and creativity in Miami. Miami has been always known for standard fashion. We felt like Miami needed a place where creative minds can, come together and find inspiration.
Being located in Miami helps a lot when it comes to scouting artists. However, MuZero takes the extra step and looks for worldwide influences.
The whole reason why we scouted designers from all around the world and we went through a whole year-and-a-half process was to bring voices and points of view that are so specific and so strong and so unapologetic with their approach that whoever comes in here, whether it's a new designer, a new artist, a new dancer, whatever kind of creator it is, can be inspired to also do their art without limits.
Aside from wanting to launch creators into the industry, the organization has a deeper mission and approach.
Our goal is to change the way we see, not necessarily fashion, not necessarily art, but ourselves. By offering a place where there is no rules, there is no, gender normatives, there is no, let's say, need to fit in because nothing in here really shackles you.
They chose Art Basel, one of the biggest art events worldwide, to open their doors to the industry.
It just brought in a lot of people. Artists, brought in customers, people who were just curious of what was going on. So pretty much just opened the doors for people to be aware of us. It was really hectic. I was pretty surprised at how things turned out because it was so crazy backstage. We were running around, and, last minute everything had to be intact. So it turned out well for our very first show. I think it turned out amazing.
As many young artists are striving to make it in the art industry, MuZero stands out when lending a hand, making sure their collaborators are recognized. This and many other establishments are working hard to make sure that their legacy is left and that young artists rise to make an impact in the world of fashion, music, and art. Reporting from the Miami Design District, Victor Jorges, Bobcat Broadcast.